Hello, my name is Tylluan Penry. I'm a solitary pagan witch. I'm an author and the founder of the Wolf and Howl Press. And this little chat is about joining a coven. Now, I have to be frank here and say I have never joined a coven. Um, I don't want to join a coven. I like being on my own actually, but I do appreciate that there are some people who feel that they are missing out. Particularly in the early days, they feel if they're missing out if they don't join something. Now, there's lots of things you can join, and one of the best and easiest to join is your local Moot. You will probably be able to find that somewhere. Sorry, I've got hair in my eyes here. You'll probably be able to find one if you go looking for one online. Even on social media, you might find a local Moot. And that's not the same as joining a coven, because with a Moot you have people gathering together of all sorts of different pagan persuasions. They're not there to teach you, to put you through stages so you become a high priest or priestess, nothing like that. It is just getting together. Sometimes they have speakers who come along or little workshops and things, and they're very nice. You can learn a lot from them, and you may decide then that you meet someone who is in the Moot and is in a coven, and they get you started in joining something. But one of the biggest reasons one of the strongest reasons that people give me for wanting to join a coven is that somehow they will feel stronger in a coven, that they will feel more powerful because there's a group of them. Now, what you have to remember about that, on the basis of looking at it, just a quick look. That seems to be right. There's a lot of you. You will all be working together. You will all be raising energy. Therefore, you will raise more energy. Stay still, Daisy. That's not entirely true, though, because people come to these meetings with all sorts of things going on in their heads, and some people are thinking about quite different things, not paying attention, or they are trying to raise energy for a different purpose altogether. So actually, the argument that working in a group is always stronger is not actually 100% true. And being stronger, sometimes you can be surprisingly strong on your own because you're very focused, you've got nobody else to answer to, and you can organise things your own way. I'll give you an example of this. Out across the backyard, I've got what we call the washroom, which is where the washing machine and the bits and pieces, they're all out there. And we get a lot of spiders in it. Now, anybody who knows me on social media knows I am terrified of spiders. But I try very hard to live and let live with them. I talk to them and I do all sorts of daft things, and I try to get along with them. Well, one day I went out there, and I am not kidding you, there was the biggest giant house spider I have ever seen. Dangling around, he'd made himself a very nice, comfortable web in the window of the wash house, and there he was catching flies and anything he could get his little jaws on. So I thought, fine, he terrifies me, but we'll leave him there because he's doing a good job and he's not bothering me, and that's fine. And then a couple of days later I saw Daddy Longlegs not far from the giant house spider, and I thought, oh, this isn't going to end well. Now, Daddy Longlegs, they have some of them have a sizable body, but it's nothing like a giant house spider, and very, very long legs. Hence the name, Daddy Longlegs. I think their proper name is a Pholcus, Pholcus. And they are known for being the thugs of the spider world. They don't look like much. They don't terrify people in the same way as the giant house spider does. But when it comes to having a punch-up, they're the ones I put my money on. And I was right, because I went out to the wash house a day or two later, and there was the poor old house spider had been captured, wrapped up tightly in spider silk, and the Pholcus, or Daddy Longlegs, was having a meal off him. And it does go to show, because all my stories, I'm sometimes told I'm too chatty. But if you listen carefully, I'm trying to tell you something without actually saying, do this, do that, do the other. It doesn't work like that. It's much better to tell you the story and see that you can find something in it. And in this one, what you see is that the Daddy Longlegs looked no match at all for the giant house spider. But it was more than a match. And so a solitary witch has actually a lot more power than we think. and we should never be put off and made to feel, oh, well, you don't know the secret formula, you don't know how to summon whoever, whatever. Therefore, you're not as powerful as I am. There's a lot of that about. Take no notice. It's not true. Keep on your own way. Build up your power and your energy. Raise your energy. And enjoy it. More than anything, enjoy it. A witch who is enjoying herself is formidable indeed. And I'll leave it at that. And thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.